Hey guys, it's CrystalRenèe here. Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, thanks for joining. In today's video, I'm going to be doing an update and propagation on my Philodendron Burle Marx Variegata. If you're interested, then stay tuned. So back in September 2020, I did a video on me unboxing and showing you guys how I potted up a few of my rare plants. My Philodendron Burle Marx Variegata was one of them. If you'd like to check that out, you can click the tab in the right corner. And yeah. But for now, I'm just going to tell you that for me, this plant was such a fast grower. I pretty much sat it in my southwest facing window and it shot off from there. It just continuously grow for me. I pretty much don't pay it no mind. I just water it once the soil is dry and go from there. So here's some footage of that. I did end up having to repot this plant once before, and this is what she looks like today, January 2021. As you can see, she has doubled in size, and the variegation on it is just beautiful. And the leaves are starting to get bigger in size as well. Now, if you watched the first video of me potting this plant up, you did see that when untangling the roots, I accidentally snapped this plant in two, but I did pot them up together. And something strange happened when I ended up doing that. For some odd reason, the smaller portion of the plant, it grew just as much as the rest of the plant, but the variegation on it did not appear. As you can see, I turned it around and this side of the plant is mostly green, and I have no idea why the variegation has not shown up on this particular side of the plant. So that is why I'm deciding to go ahead and propagate it to see if I can go ahead and get that variegation going back on this particular side. So in this video, I'm going to remove that piece of the plant and I'm going to chop it up and I'm going to propagate it, and hopefully I get some variegation going. As you can see, this plant is already trying to outgrow this planter. The roots are coming out of the bottom. I kind of didn't water this plant. I wanted to do this dry. So here's another look of the roots. As you can see, it has a very nice root system going. And I'm just going to remove the dirt and separate it. And here's the separated piece. As you can see, it is fully green. There is only one leaf on this particular part of the plant that has variegation, which is very odd to me. So again, we're going to try to chop this baby up to see what happens. Just this one piece have plenty of nodes on it, so I can cut this piece in so many different areas. So I'm going to try to cut it up in at least 4 to 3 different sections. And there is also a lot of growth points coming from this particular portion of the plant as well. So as I cut, I will show you the size of each piece that I cut. That way you can get an idea of how large each cutting would be. So just from that section, I was able to get 4 different cuttings plus the rooted piece. So 5 different cuttings all together. And I am just going to simply set these in water, see if they can root, and see what happens. Eventually, I do want to possibly sell these cuttings, but I'm not sure if anybody will believe that they are actually from my variegated Burle Marx because of how green they are. But as you all know, they really are from my variegated plant. So hopefully the new growth on each of these will flourish and give me some variegation. Here's the 5th piece that was rooted, the only piece that has some variegation, and this is what I was left with. She still looks full and gorgeous. I just potted her back up into the same pot, and here are all the cuttings placed in water, and hopefully something happens. Yeah, so if you made it to the end of this video, you are greatly appreciated. I hope you give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. And hey, don't forget to follow me on all my social media platforms. And until next time, happy growing.